Greetings, Stormy Seas here for another SSD Plays World of Warships gameplay video. Going to be in the Queen Elizabeth today. Going to take her out for a little stroll, see what she can do. One thing I've learned about the British ships, so far at least the battleships go, their HE is fantastic. The lower levels, they're running about a 40% chance to start a fire. That's extremely high. It drops down a bit on the Queen Elizabeth to, and let's have a look at this, 35%, whereas the Iron Duke and the ones preceding have a 40% chance to start a fire. Now, I know it doesn't seem like that 5% would make such a big difference, but it really does. And I've started so many fires with the level 5s and below that actual damage, my damage overall, has gone up. That's it. I mean, for real, in my scores, my damage has gone up. Now, I was concentrating on just using HE because it was doing so well. And I had some other players in chat kind of give me a hard time about using HE, so I decided to try the AP and see how it did. Now, it doesn't do so great at long range. Close to medium range, oh my god, you can Citadel all day long with it. It's fantastic stuff. So we're going to take the Queen. Oh, man, it's an Iron Duke. We're going to take the Queen into battle. And here we go. And so here we are. We're all floaty.
Action stations.
And let's see. We've got cap point there and our cap point. And it looks like I am on the offense squad. 3 DDs matched evenly there. There's a 5, yeah, 5 battleships, 1 carrier piece. Both sides are evenly matched. That's awesome. We're going to swing this way to the starboard side so that we can bring our guns to bear quicker. Here's one thing I want to show you. If you hit M, now this stuff is just for people who are beginning, that way they know. If you hit M, it brings up your map, and of course the white arrow is your ship. Now, you can click on the map and set a waypoint, and then if you hold shift, you can set multiple waypoints. Now, this is extremely handy for aircraft carriers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can set 5 waypoints. And then you'll hit M to get back out of it again. Now, as you can see, the path is right there. And your ship will pretty much autopilot itself to those locations and make all the proper adjustments necessary. To get out of autopilot, just hit left or right rudder and it will disable it. Now, you can in fact change speeds while you're on autopilot without affecting the autopilot running. So just in case you didn't know, there that is. We'll zoom in here. We should be coming in range of an enemy pretty soon. Looks like everyone is grouping up at the base. It's going to give us just a second to look at the line up close. Quite a mix of all nation ships in there. Kagero. For some reason, Kagero stands out in my, oh, okay. That's the one with 8 torpedoes. And if they got speed load, they can do 16. So we need to really watch that guy, and they're 10K torpedoes as well. So we're going to have to be really careful. We don't want that Kagero creeping up on us. It looks like we never really actually formed an offense, to be honest. It looks more like we're just defending from them coming in. No one in our range yet, and the destroyer or battleship that was getting ready to be is leaving. Unfortunate. There's a North Carolina. Wouldn't mind getting a piece of that North Carolina. I don't think he's gonna. You know what? I am going to launch my spotter plane. And the shots are away. I am tired of waiting. It's time to hurt somebody. Shots in the air. Oh, yes, Citadel. 15,000. That's that armor piercing for you. That's even at long range. It's surprising. Never got hits like that at long range. Usually had to be medium range or closer. See if we can't get another one. Shots are coming in. There they are. Biff. Got him again. Nice. About another 5,000. That's working out really well. Now we gotta watch ourselves because we're heading into an island here, and I've already started to turn away. Unfortunately, that's going to swing our guns around too far to get everything on. I'm going to go ahead and flip them around to the other side. And everybody's gone. Wow, okay. We got there's a spotter in the air. Along with my spotter. Destroyer. And there's that North Carolina. He's the one I wanted to get a piece of. I don't know if those shots are going to go over because I'm showing mountain, but yeah, they didn't go over.
Enemy battleship detected.
It's alright, we're going to keep our speed up. We're going to head down this way, and we're going to make sure that they don't come in from the side, because I'm sure they're going to go for our carrier. Battleship is turning in. Cut down to 1/4 speed, because I want him, when he comes around that island, if there's anything left, there goes some torpedoes. I'm going to have to fire on that Mogami. There's just... I'm going to scatter those shots, because I'm not sure what he's doing or how fast he's going, really. Slow, but alright. We got a hit. 2 hits. That'll work out. That'll work out. And we're taking a few shots, which I expected to happen. I really want to get a piece of that North Carolina. Mogami just wanted to shoot at us. Oh no. Okay, that's a Dunkirk. I knew as soon as I seen that. I'm going to try to give him a little bit back. Oh my gosh. There you go, buddy. 13K. Payback. Now, I'm going to have to take this North Carolina. I really don't have much choice. I don't want to be in range of that Dunkirk. Oh my gosh. I just cannot find my happy place. But you know, you have days like that. Shoot at that Shores, but I think I went short on him. I should have went 7. Yeah, we field goal him. Shooting. Even 8 might have been appropriate. Oh, we're getting flanked by a destroyer on top of it. Where are you, Carolina? He's coming around. Yeah, we're definitely getting some hits. Put that fire out. Yes, fire. Fire bad. Well, on a ship. Would have been 7. Because he was turning, that means he slowed down. Those might be pretty decent, actually. Ooh. 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 That smoke right there is where he's at. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to have to spin around again. one more shot at this shores. Then we'll turn. Not bad, not bad. We need to head for the safety of our base because we're going to get flanked all over the place. We got a destroyer coming from the southwest, cruiser and battleship coming from the northwest. Actually, a lot more than just that. And a Queen Elizabeth firing at us. Help me, cruisers. You're my only hope. I'm just getting lit up here. Try to stay alive as long as possible. Well, that was, in fact, dramatic. So as you can see, I didn't get a lot of hits, but the hits that I did score were really fantastic. The Moss.
Good game, everyone.
German destroyer. That is one beautiful ship. This is our Fuso. Fuso is one of my most favoriteest battleships to play. It's a really, really good boat. Fuso is awesome. Yamagi it is great. I really can't say enough about the Japanese battleships. I mean, they are fantastic.
All stations, concentrate.
Sometimes they tend to just erase ships when they hit them. We did have a really good game. I wish it had been more. That when I played right before I started recording, I got about 72,000 in damage, and unfortunately, I did not do that this time. North Carolina is aiming at Fuso, and that's good. He's engaging that New Mexico. That's not a good match. North Carolina will eat that New Mexico up unless our New Mexico captain is very, very smart. So we're gonna go try to follow him. We're in our New Mexico. There we go. Mr. Kevin Carlos from the BR-ND clan. So far, he seems to be doing alright as long as he doesn't offer too much of a broadside to these enemies, especially that Dunkirk. Those Dunkirks punch holes in the Oh, and he took a torpedo and he's done.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Oh, yes, they have, and that is quite discouraging. Let's see if we can get something more up to the front. Oh my goodness. He's doing alright. What a beautiful paint job on that Ognivoy. I believe that is the Valentine's Day camo, I believe it is. I believe he's going for that Dunkirk, which is, that's good. That thing needs sunk. He needs to try to cap here. If he caps, we win. That's just straight up. That's an automatic 1,000 points. My gosh, that is a lot of torpedoes. 5 and 5. And it looks like the torpedo launchers are stacked. That's the first time I've seen that, but I'm not really a destroyer player. Very nice. So he's smoked now. He's undercover. And if someone can see for him, he can continue his reign of terror from the smoke. So somebody needs to spot for him. And I'm hoping somebody does. Oh, well, those were close. It's overshooting though. And I'm not sure how close that Dunkirk is, but I think he might be in the cap zone by now. Oh, and that one's gone too because nobody can see him. So somebody needs to spot in order for our destroyer, and I know this is kind of a reverse situation because usually you want the destroyers to do the spotting. In this case, he needs people to spot for him because him staying there is very important. There we go. There we go. And hopefully he don't get blown up first. Oh no!
Team has taken the lead.
Oh my gosh, what an unfortunate set of circumstances that was. And it looks like we're back with our Fuso again. Bork, bork, bork 69. Harkens me back to the days of the Muppet Show with the Swedish chef. Some of you will remember that, some of you won't. "12 guns, 6 turrets. You can lose a turret and still have plenty of firepower." And now they're capping our cap. So this is most definitely going to end up a loss unless Bork 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 69 and our carrier captain from the KTKM clan, unless they can pull off a miracle, I really don't see this working out. But I've seen stranger things happen. And he is doing his best out here. He might be able to sink at Carolina. Then all he's got to do is worry about the Dunkirk. But it looks like Carolina and the Dunnies coming blade on to him. Unless he's going to burn them up, I don't see much chance. Not that I'm not hoping, because I am. I just don't have a lot of faith. Carolina has fire. I'm surprised those didn't hit. And there's a fire, and our Fuso's done. So the only ship we have left is the Independence with Buizelmaster. Buizelmaster. I believe that's the correct pronunciation. KTKM. I'll have to look up their clan, check them out. And so he's got a few planes in the air, or just landing them. And that's it. That's it. That was somewhat depressing. I only got 18 hits and 1 Citadel, but for only those amounts of hits, the damage is actually really good, to be honest. I'm not going to complain about that. 563 experience, 29 free XP. Average game, I should have done a lot more. Team score wise, yeah, we come up a little above half. Our top player though, wow, got himself right up in there. That would be Buizelmaster from KTKM. Yeah, boy, he's really good. Thanks for joining me. Smash the like, subscribe if you want. And if you didn't like it, even hit dislike. This is Stormy Seas. I'm out.